Hello guys, this is Dr. Mora again with some videos. Today we'll be talking about surgical guides. We also made surgical guides and not only clear aligners. So today we're going to see something very important when you plan a surgical guide that, for example, Blue Sky Bio doesn't have that brand of implant and you need to create a custom implant in size and width. It's very easy. Right over here, we already make the planning of the implant. You can see the planning here. Here's the implant, bone, buccal palatar, and close to the more than 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeters between tooth and implant. So it's pretty easy. The first thing you need to do, we're going to click on this implant and we're going to replace it. So you can see how to make a custom implant. You can see here you have the type of normal implant and you can choose whatever brand of implant you want to use. Why doesn't appear all of the okay, whatever. We're not talking about that today. Today we'll be talking about how to make custom implants on Blue Sky Bio. So you want the length. I already make the size of the implant here, 10, 3.5 occlusal diameter and 3 of apical diameter. This is a Hyoscene implant, and we're going to be using a Hyoscene or Ostem drills. So why I'm telling you this? Because the offset or the drilling hole needs to be the same size of the drilling that we're using. So now that we have our implant, we just click OK. And obviously, you do this before making the planning and everything. I already make the planning, but we're not talking about this today. So after this, you need to create the hole where your drill will be passing or where your drill will be doing the drilling. So the first thing you need to know is the size and width of your drills. It's very important because this will be the active part of the drills, right? Where you're going to be making the drilling, and it's going to be the implant size should be the same size of the drill in length. And the other thing is the offset. The offset will be the the um, the high or your limitations for your drilling. For example, the drill stops here, but you need to create the same space. I'm going to remove this from here where the platform of the implant ends and where the drill stops. So the stop of the drill, you need to create this size, okay? So I know that my offset is 10.5. So what are we going to do? We go to the software, we go to implant list, and in software guide tube over here, software guide tube, you put in offset, you put 10.5 because that's the drill offset length. And over here, this is the actual width of the whole diameter. Okay, this one. Sorry, let me try to remove this one. Okay, where the drill is passing. So you can see here that the drill width is 5, but we're going to increase to 5.15 because we need some lightly space so the drill can be drilling without any interference. Sometimes we place some guide tubes inside here, but today we're not going to make it doing it because this is how the clinic is asking it. They don't have the guide tubes. They just drill in directly in the um, in the surgical guide. You can do this, but you can harm the surgical guide, but it works if you are very careful. Sometimes you don't need the guide tubes. So now that we already made our parameters, offset, hole diameters, we go and do some other thing that I'm going to do right now. That is the height of the height of the hole. So I'm gonna make it a little bit higher. I'm gonna put it 4.70, and you will see how it goes closer to the gum. Now, this is just because I want that has more guide. The drill has more guide closer to the gum, and we can also go a little bit more deeper. 4.80, and now it's good. So the next thing, it's pretty easy actually. Now you only go to guide a panel. You draw your curve that I already made it, your limitations where your surgical guide will be ending. We can make it smaller. We don't need a big guide here. This is only one implant and it's a pretty easy case. So now we just click on create surgical guide and the software automatically will create your guide. Then you will download the guide from the software and print it in whatever 3D printer you have, or if you want to make it in your CAD CAM, you can also do it. I prefer to make it in 3D. It's much cheaper and it works the same way. So over here, you already have your guide made. You can make it thinner by changing some other parameters here, but we won't make it. It looks pretty good over here. You can also see it only the surgical guide. You can remove your implant tube guide to see the actually guide. This is how it's going to be print. And you can see this is the offset from the platform of your implant to the stop of the drill. Pretty easy. Okay, so if you like the video, please like and share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much and have a nice day.